my name is Laura Myron, and today we're going to do a quick 15-minute Vinyasa flow sequence. This would be great to do in the morning, to wake yourself up, or really any time of the day. So all you need is your mat. Let's get started. Just inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, you're going to tip over to your right. And try not to let your chest drop. You're going to turn your chest open, maybe even look up. And then inhale, lift the arms up and switch. Grab your other wrist, tip over, and you want to press your hips in the opposite direction. Yeah, so you're pressing your hips to one side as you lean over to the other. Turn your chest open. And inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, lower your hands down. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. Interlace your fingers behind your back. I would highly suggest using a yoga strap or a t-shirt or a towel or something to hold on to give yourself a little more availability, especially if you're doing this in the morning, just getting waking up. Inhale, lift your chest up, bend your knees. Exhale, fold, bring your belly and thighs towards each other. Drop your head down. So getting your head down is a great energizing move, right? So you can do this in the mid-afternoon. Find a empty conference room. Maybe don't do this in the middle of the office floor. Feel free to though if you're into that. Okay, keep your knees bent, bring your hands to your thighs. Push onto your thighs, stand all the way up. Come to the top of your mat, fix your hair. Inhale, stretch your arms up. You're gonna tip over to your right on your exhale. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Exhale, tip over to your left. Press your hips over to the right. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Maybe even look up, let your head fall back. Exhale, fold forward, drop your head down. Ooh, that feels good. Bend your knees any amount. Hands to your shins. Flatten out your back. So we don't want a slouchy, rounded back, right? I want you to reach your chest forward between your arms straight. And then fold back down. Here we go with the breath. Inhale, reach out through your chest, look up. Exhale, fold and drop your head down. Again, inhale. Really work your breathing. Exhale. There's something so nice about connecting the breath and the movement. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way back up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms up, straight legs. Exhale, tip over to the right again. Big side body stretch. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, tip over the other direction. Go for a big stretch here. Inhale, stretch up, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, fold forward, drop your head at the bottom. Halfway up, inhale. This time step back to plank, right foot back, left foot back, plank. You're gonna lift one arm up, doesn't matter, side plank, right away. Gotta start our day strong, energized, open, switch sides. Now you can always modify this by putting your bottom knee down, right? It's better to just move and breathe and modify what you need to modify versus just talking yourself out of it. It's like, oh, I don't want to do it, it's too hard. Come back to plank. Your modification here would be plank on your knees. Try not to let the belly sag. Lift your belly button up away from the ground. Slowly try and get your hips to chest and chest to touch the ground at the same time. Straight legs, point the toes. Cobra pose, inhale. Exhale down. Now let's try something a little different today. You're going to bring your hands off the mat out wide and tense your hands. Or like there's a beautiful cupcake under there that you don't want to crush. You want to eat that later, so don't crush it. Inhale, lift your chest up, press your hips down. Right, so the hips don't come up, the hips stay down. Exhale, slow on the way down. 2 more with the breath. Inhale, energize strong legs. Exhale, down you go. Work your butt. 2, press your hips into the ground. Inhale, press your glutes into the ground. Exhale, replace your hands up to plank, downward facing dog. Oh, beautiful. Now let's put that all together. Step your right foot forward, then your left foot forward, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Fold down, drop your head, exhale. Flat back, rise up to standing. Inhale, stretch arms and legs. Exhale, tip over to the right, hips to the left. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, over to the left, hips press to the right. Inhale, lift up, stretch your arms so straight, reach up. Exhale, fold, drop your head down. Halfway lift, inhale, straighten out your back. Exhale, step left foot back, then right foot back, and this time we'll lower all the way down. Bring your hands out wide, tent the hands. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down you go. Inhale, cobra. Shoulders back, chest forward. Stick your chest out. Exhale, down you go. Inhale, strengthening your back. No straining, it's strength. Exhale, down you go. Replace the hands. Push up and back. Downward facing dog. All right, let's do it. Lift your right leg up, down dog splits. If it's okay, lift and open your hip. Bend your knee. Inhale, stretch your right leg up and bring your knee to your nose and hold. Oh, I know. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and hold. And bring your knee to your left elbow and hold. Oh my gosh, down dog splits, up you go. Bring your knee forward to your nose and try and bring the knee all the way through. Step or reach back and guide your right foot between your hands all the way up to warrior two. Good. Whew. Reverse warrior. You're gonna go right into side angle pose. Bring your forearm to your thigh, stretch your arm by your ear. Come all the way back up to warrior two. And right away, lower your hands. Step back and take the vinyasa, which is exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows. Let's just do regular cobra, hands by your sides, and downward facing dog. Left leg up, down dog splits. Lift and open your hip. And if that's not okay in your back, keep the hips closed, it's okay. Push your hands in the ground, press your knuckles down. Inhale, stretch your left leg up, square the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Now stay in your plank. Let's get that core warmed up, heating it up. Knee to the right elbow, twist. Knee to the left elbow, hold. Knee back to the nose. Okay, down dog splits. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your knee forward one more time. Hold, 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 hold. Push into the ground, push, push, push. And step or reach back and guide it all the way through. Warrior dos. Oh, I'm taking my Spanish class and that's about as far as I've gotten. Uno, dos. Reverse warrior. Bend your knee, lift your chest up, lift your chin up, and right into side angle pose. Forearm to the thigh, stretch your right arm by your ear. Turn your chest open. All the way back up to warrior two. And lower your hands. You can step right to down dog. It's all good. Or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. Bend your knees, walk your feet to your hands. And again, interlace your fingers behind your back. Drop your head down, down, down. Okay, so you want your lumbar spine lower than your sacrum, your coccyx here, right? So if you're like this, just bend your knees, right? But if you can keep your lumbar spine lower than the sacrum, you can work towards straightening the legs. Drop the head down. Straighten your arms. One more deep breath. Heel toe your feet together. Keep the interlace. Bend your knees for chair pose. Now you're gonna stay here. Switch the interlace so your other thumb is on top. See, I didn't even make you remember which thumb is on top. We're just gonna go right into that. Good. Okay, lift your left knee up. Now, cross your left ankle over and sit. Option to stay here. Or cross your left thigh all the way over your right thigh and then hook your foot behind. Eagle. So now the left leg is on top, so we go left arm underneath. Now you'll notice I'm looking at one spot and I'm still gonna fall. So look at one spot out in front of you. Lift your elbows up. Lift your fingers up towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from your ears. Your modification would be just giving yourself a hug here, especially if you've got really broad shoulders, you do a lot of weightlifting. Ooh, unwind. Inhale, lift your left knee up, keep your balance, and sit right back down in the chair. Interlace your fingers again. Belly and thighs together, fold forward, don't get too comfortable, you're only here for a breath. And bend your knees back to chair, reverse the interlace so your other thumb is on top, keeping it nice and even. Small things like that make a big difference. And here we go, lift your right knee up. Cross and sit, look at one spot out in front of you, preferably not down at the ground. Yeah, I want you to have that beautiful Sexy, super sexy posture. Stay there, or right knee over the left knee, hook your foot behind, right arm under the left. So do you know how to say sexy in Spanish? That I learned. You say sexy. You're welcome for your Spanish lesson today. All the way up, inhale, keep your balance, lift that right knee up. Back down to chair, this time all the way down, fold forward, drop your head, crawl your hands forward to plank. Ooh, I guess I needed some core work this morning. Lower all the way to the ground, stretch your arms down by your side, lift your arms, lift your legs, lift your chest up. Roll your shoulders away from the ground. So now we're waking up that whole back side, your butt, your back muscles, roll the shoulders away from the ground. Lift, lift, lift. It's only another breath. Okay, place your hands, curl your toes under, push up to plank, downward facing dog. Oh my God, this beautiful bird is chirping over here. It's so cute. You know what? Since there's a bird chirping, we must do crow pose. So go ahead and lower your knees to the ground. It's not my fault. I'm blaming the bird. Now, while we're here, let's do this toe stretch. So curl your toes under. So not here, curl your toes under. If it's too much on your knees or on your feet, you can lean forward a little bit. You can put a blanket or a pillow underneath your butt or a yoga block, or can you have your hands on the yoga blocks, yeah? If it's okay, sit all the way back up with beautiful posture. Always, make this your new normal, yeah? So when you do like this, it feels really yucky, right? So I want this to be your new normal. Right? Beautiful posture goes a long way for your back, your core, your neck, your shoulders, your dating life, your Bumble life. That was not a paid advertisement for Bumble. Okay, feet together, knees apart. You want your knees as high up towards your armpits as you can. Look forward. Okay, do not look down. You're not going down, you're going forward. We're moving on forward. Look forward, lean forward. Maybe you come up onto your toes. Maybe check out lifting one foot at a time. Look forward, look forward, look forward. Press your hands into the ground, look forward. Did I mention you look forward? Push your hands down, push your knuckles down. So you want this really wide, strong base. Okay, now just hold 10 minutes. Keep looking forward. Try and drop your butt down, but you want to lift your feet up. Drop your butt down, lift your feet up. Squeeze those inner thighs. Whew. Child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. Crawl your hands forward, strips back. Okay, I'm gonna give you a good stretch after this. Crawl, crawl, crawl your hands a little further forward. Bring your forehead to the ground and crawl your forehead a little further forward. Okay, come onto hands and knees. Let's twist it out here. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Bring your hands further forward of your shoulders. So I don't want you back here. Yeah, see how my back is rounded? My spine doesn't have room. So inhale, lift your right arm up. Thread your right arm underneath your left. And you're gonna lay on your shoulder, put your head down. Now, anything you want with this left hand, you can reach it out, you can bring it behind your back. I like to push into the ground. Try not to let the hips go with you, right? Press your inner thighs back, turn your chest open. The sun is just beaming down on my face right now. Feels good. One more breath. Head is heavy on the ground. Okay, push into your hands, press back up. Remember, give your spine some space, not here. Left arm up, inhale. Thread your left arm underneath the right. Lay onto your shoulder, your outer shoulder, head down. Okay, so your feet are apart. Remember, you can have this right hand next to you, or you can reach it out, or you can bring it behind your back. I like to push into the ground, turn the chest open. Try and square out those hips, even out your hips, press your inner thighs back, turn your chest open. So we're twisting in the center of the spine, not in our lower back, in the center. Deep breath. Okay, push into the ground, press yourself all the way up. I'm gonna crawl my knees back, so I want my hips over my knees for this. I'm gonna crawl the hands forward. It's called puppy dog pose. Arms stay straight, so elbows don't go on the ground. Arms stay straight. Hips over the knees. It's a back bend. I want you to try and drop your chest to the ground with your arms straight. You can bring your forehead down. If it's available, keep your arms straight. You're going to bring your chest and your chin to the ground. Super straight arms, push into the ground. Okay, boy, get out of there. Press yourself all the way up. Here we go. We're almost done, everybody. So fast it goes by. Time flies when you're hanging out with me. Okay, here we go. Arms down by your side. Lift your hips up, bridge pose. Crawl your shoulders underneath you, chin up off your chest. I'm such a big fan of back bends. Why? Because I am not good at them. And they're really hard. Yeah, so oftentimes those things are really hard, really challenging for us, especially in our yoga practice or working out, is where we need to focus, right? It's not easy, but through that you're gonna learn so much, you're gonna get stronger, more flexible. Okay, lower all the way down. Option, repeat bridge again, or if you want wheel, you're gonna place your hands on either side of your head, so your fingers point towards your feet. Elbows point up towards the ceiling. Have your hands almost as wide as your mat, especially for the gentleman. You want your hands nice and wide. Take a deep breath and you can try pushing up onto the top of your head first. If that doesn't happen, you're all good. Go back to bridge. Elbows hugging in. Push into the ground, push into your feet. Lift your hips up, wheel. So you want to lift your hips, your butt up towards the sky. Elbows rolling in towards each other so they don't open out wide. One more big breath. Squeeze those inner thighs and slowly lay all the way down. Bottoms of the feet together, knees out wide. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Let your head just drop onto the ground. Close your eyes. Big inhales. Fill your lungs, your diaphragm all the way into your belly up. And exhale, let it go. So imagine something you want, whether it's a career goal or a relationship, that new series on Netflix to come out. So on your inhale, you're gathering that up. Feel it in your body. Imagine it. Feel it. Imagine it. And then on your exhale, let go of anything you don't need. Anything holding you back. We're going to do that 2 more times. So on your inhale, imagine and feel what that goal, what that looks like in your body, in your breath, in your voice. And on your exhale, let go of any negativity, anything that's holding you back. 1 more time. Full inhale, inhale, inhale. Gather it up, hold. And exhale, let go. Now I want you to exhale, empty, 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 and we're going to hold the breath out. See how long you can hold the breath out? And then just take a few normal breaths. Bring your knees all the way together. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead up. Life is good. You are amazing. Just 15 minutes of yoga. Look better, feel better. Okay, now start to rock, rock, rock forward and back along your spine like you're a rocking chair. Sit all the way up. Face me so I can see you. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.